It's the Go Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold, and this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and today we got Milagro Grams. All right, if you don't know who Milagro Grams is a YouTuber who runs the channel Mob Radio. So she goes live on Mob Radio and she speaks to her audience. But that's not why we're talking about Milagro Grams. We are talking about Milagro Grams right now because she is continuously trying to mislead and misguide her viewers about this Tory Lanez case. All right. So if you already knew Milagro Grams Mob Radio before the Tory Lanez trial started, you would already know that Milagro Grams was on Tory Lanez's side the whole time. So fast forward to the trial, she is going to the courtroom. You know, she's sitting inside of the courtroom listening to all of the facts, all of the details. However, it seems that she is listening with a biased ear. Because all throughout the trial, if you listen to her, you would have been like, yeah, Tory Lanez didn't do that. Yeah, there's no way Tory Lanez didn't do that. If you would have listened to her, you know? So she continuously being a cheerleader for Tory Lanez. And it is very, very weird how this woman is still, after the verdict, she is still trying to mislead her viewers into thinking, you know, something about this Tory Lanez case that's really not even true. All right, so we're going to get into the audio. I don't have video today, so we're going to get into the audio of her new developments. All right, so let's go.
I'm over here minding my business, bitch.
Minding your business? This is how she opens up. I'm over here minding my business, but let's just go ahead and continue.
Man, what? So, yes, it's true. That's why I went ahead and I just reposted it on my story, okay? Y'all can check out Tea with Tia. Now, I already hit y'all up earlier, and I told y'all if y'all was on Station Head. But for anybody that didn't hear it on Station Head, so you be on Instagram, so let me tell you what happened. So, a new court date got added to Tory shit.
And that is a fact. That is definitely a fact that there is, in fact, a new court date for Tory Lanez. You know, the original court date was, I believe, was January 27th. But he have a new court date for, I believe it's tomorrow at 8:30 in the morning. All right. So let's go ahead and continue with the audio.
And so the new court date is for this Tuesday, January the 10th. Y'all know he's supposed to be sentenced on the 27th of the month, okay? Now get into it. What the fuck is the court date about? Oh.
Yeah, what is the court date about, Milagro Grams, and how are you privy to that information? But let's go ahead and continue.
Well, bitch, the court code listed was 132.
Court code 132. Keep that in mind.
132 deals with what? It deals with falsified or altered evidence or witness testimony.
That is a lie. So this is the point I'm trying to make about these YouTubers that are really, really trying to push this Tory Lanez narrative. It's like, why do you believe that a court code is giving you foresight into how the court proceeding is going to happen? Like, what in your brain gives you the know-how to really just believe that's something true? But let's go ahead and continue.
What am I willing to bet this has to do with? I am willing to guarantee that this has to do with Sean Kelly. but I could be wrong, and it could have something to do with actual evidence or another witness.
You're wrong. You are wrong. It's not I could be wrong. You are wrong. And I am going to prove it. So I'm going to show you what she is talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom this up. And I'm going to share my screen to you guys. Not that one. There we go. All right. So this is the Los Angeles Sheriff's County website where you go to look up inmates. So as you see Daystar Peterson, age 30, July 27, 1992. And he's actually 5'7", people. People are saying he's 5'3". He's actually 5'7". All right. But that's not why we're talking about this. Let me go and show you what she means by court code. Here we go. Next court code, S-132. So she is telling her viewers that court code 132 has to do with Sean Kelly or some of the witnesses. And I'm here to tell you that that is far from true. All right. So what court code 132 is not showing you what the court case is, what the court date is going to be about. It's simply letting you know which judge is going to be presiding over the court date. Like, what type of shit is that? Like, what makes her want to make something up like this? And I looked up the judge name for Tory Lanez, and it's Judge David Harrisfield. All right, so let's go ahead and share my screen one more time. Let me zoom this up so we can share my screen one more time so I can prove how dumb she is. Like, this doesn't make no sense. How stupid she is. All right, so what this is a list of Los Angeles County judges, their department, and their phone numbers. All right, so this is every judge in the Los Angeles County. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can find the judge for Tory Lanez. So let me scroll through this. Looking for the Tory Lanez judge. This is a lot of judges, and it actually lists their phone numbers too. So if you don't believe me, what I'm about to tell you guys, you can go ahead and just call Tory Lanez's judge. Why don't you just do that? If you guys don't want to believe me, you want to believe Milagro Grams, somebody who is extremely biased to this case to the degree where it is not normal. It is not normal how biased this chick is to this. Did I pass it up? Give me a second. Let me see if I may have passed it up. Let me scroll back up a little bit, because this is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let me see if I passed it up. Let me find them. Oh, it's in alphabetical order. So it's gonna be up here. G and H. Where is it? Where is he at? Where is he at? All right, he should be popping up soon. No, that ain't it. That ain't it. Ah, here he is. Judge David Harrisford. If I pronounced it wrong the last time, that's what it is. Harrisford. So, let's scroll over to the side right here, and what do we see? 132. So, that is the court code that this idiot is referring to, and she is trying to get you guys to believe that this is some breaking new development in the Tory Lanez case, and it is false. You know, it's sad that she is going through these great lengths to just jump on this dude's bandwagon, and she is, in fact, legally ignorant. She has no clue what she's talking about. She has no journalistic integrity at all. You know, if she was trying to give the information to the people and just the information itself, you wouldn't have people like NBC News talking about how the Tory Lanez trial bloggers are shaping the conversation. You know, and in that article, they talk about how if you were listening to certain bloggers, and I'm not going to name none, but if you was listening to certain bloggers, you got a outlook about the case that was completely skewed to Tory Lanez's, you know, benefit. And it's like, why would people do that? If you were trying to give the honest to God facts to the people, why won't you just do that? Why you gotta put your little twist on it, you know, and try to give this guy a lifeline, you know? It's like a lot of people really don't believe that he actually did it, but there's a lot of people out there that probably haven't done any wild, stupid stuff themselves. You know, I was once young, and I can tell you, there has been numerous occasions where I've done something completely stupid. Completely stupid. Now, if I were to have gotten caught up for it, it would be hard for my mama to really believe that's what I did. You know, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, for the people that is just in denial about the outcome of this case, you're only in denial because you're listening to people like Milagro Grams, who gave you a skewed vision of what is actually going on in the case. You know, a lot of people don't even know what his charges was. He wasn't even charged with intentionally shooting her. You know, he's basically charged with just shooting the gun. Whether it was an accident, whether it was on purpose, bullets got into her feet, therefore she was shot. Who did it? All of the evidence point to Tory Lanez. But if you were listening to people like Milagro Grams, all of the evidence was pointing everywhere else. The evidence was pointing here. It was pointing there. Rock Nation got blamed. Kelsey got blamed. The alley cat got blamed. It was watch the whole thing go down. Everybody got blamed except for Tory Lanez. And it is sad that this is the community of people, mainly black dudes, that like to run around talking about we need to hold these women accountable. But where is the accountability for Tory Lanez? He made a mistake. He did something stupid. Like he said in that jail call, he was too drunk. You do dumb things when you're inebriated. So I don't understand why people is thinking this is a tough pill to swallow, that he got found guilty because he did what he was accused of. You know? And there was another clip that I'm not going to get into of Milagro Grams talking to DJ Akademiks. And she made a statement that was highly stupid. Like, I'm really questioning in this woman's intelligence level. Because she made a statement so dumb that anybody with any type of just common sense would know what the deal is. So her statement was that in Kelsey's recorded statement from September, A lot of the stuff that she said was almost verbatim to what Megan said. And she alluded, trying to say that possibly all of this was coerced. So it's like, if you think all of this was set up, then you're an idiot again. Because the fact that their stories aligned up almost verbatim lets you know that both of them was telling you exactly what happened. Like, so I'm going to go ahead and end it like that. It's the Gold Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold, and this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and I'm out.